Hi everyone, it's Dawn with Custom Comfy Crochet. We are on our second take, and I'm so sorry if you were watching my other one and it got totally messed up because we had the camera sideways. So anyways, thank you for coming back and watching. We are making number one in our Crochet Flowers Bonanza today, and I'm so excited. This all started with a project to create a flower wall, and you've probably seen them with fake flowers and everything, they're usually as in decorations for a home, and they take almost a whole entire wall. And I thought, how much fun would that be to do with crochet flowers? But you don't have to do a flower wall. You can use these flowers for accents, for afghans, for baby blankets, a small flower wall arrangement. You could even make a bouquet out of these and give them to someone as a present. I have several ideas for these flowers on my Facebook page, so go take a look. They should be up above here. Also, you're either already on my Facebook Live page watching this, or you're on YouTube, in which case, please see the link below for my Facebook page. And also, I would love to see pictures if you do decide to crochet this. I would love to see your pictures of your finished flowers, so please feel free to share those on my Facebook page. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe, because if I can get 100 subscribers, I can start doing YouTube Live as well. So yay! If you're on my Facebook Live, please like and share as well, because I plan on entering everyone shares and likes into a giveaway for a crochet scarf. So if you're on YouTube, shoot over to my Facebook page and enter. I will have the details on there for the giveaway. I plan on doing a flower a day until well, not every day, but like a flower probably about twice a week until I literally run out of flowers to do. So y'all are going to see plenty of these. So we should have a lot of fun. So the materials we're going to need today for our beautiful carnation that we're making is obviously yarn. I'm using soft Caron, Simply Soft Caron, and soft rose. You also are going to need a crochet hook, a 5mm or a size H. And then you're going to need a yarn needle, which looks just like this, and a pair of scissors. Now, the carnation that we're making is probably about 3 inches by 3 inches, something around there. If you want your flower to be bigger, you can use a bigger yarn and a bigger needle. If you want it to be smaller, you can use smaller yarn and a smaller hook. Excuse me, I think I said needle. So, yeah, so obviously if you want to make the flower bigger, go bigger in your materials. If you want to make it smaller, go smaller. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to chain 8. Excuse me. We're going to make a slip knot first. So to make a slip knot, oh, and for these first couple videos, I'm going to be going a little bit slower in case I have any newbies to crocheting. And so if you're watching and you get kind of frustrated because you already know how to crochet really well, just, you can always watch this back later. You can watch it on YouTube later, whatever you'd like, and you can fast forward, pause, do everything you want to do to that, to take it at any pace that you find comfortable for yourself. But at any rate, to make a slip knot, you're going to go around your finger like this, and then you're going to go over like this. You're going to put your hook in, and you're going to grab the yarn and pull it through just like that. And that leaves kind of like a little scraggler there. So then you're going to chain 8. So you're going to go, well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And that's 8 chains, okay? Then you're going to stitch the first slip knot. So we're going to go into that first one. We're going to pull in our yarn, go through like this, and that is a slip stitch, okay? We can tighten it up a little bit, and then we've got this little scraggler here, okay, that's hanging down. And we're going to work that around our circle as we go, okay? But then we want to pull up our yarn, so we're going to do 1, just like that, 1 chain. And then we're going to do 20 single crochets into the circle around, okay? So let's start with 1. So 1 single crochet, and we're holding this against this chain right here to put it in. And we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just counting along, 15. I'm sure y'all all know how to count, but we'll stay together. So I've got to 15 and I still have 5 more to go, but it looks like I'm running out of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push all these all the way over to the side. That's what you can do. You can just push them over just like that. And we still got this here, and that's fine. You're just still going to keep going. So 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, and that's what it should look like so far. Now what you can do is you can take your little scraggly here and you just pull it, and it makes it a little bit tighter there. Okay, and that's what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're going to count back 20, and we're going to slip stitch into our first stitch there. So to make sure that we've got it right, we're going to count back. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Into this first stitch, and we're going to slip stitch just like that to close it up. Okay, and that's what it looks like, just like that. If yours isn't perfect or it's looking a little wonky or whatever, that's okay. Just keep going, and it'll probably work its way out. This is a flower, and flowers are very forgiving. So normally I would just keep that in as I go, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and snip it off so it won't become confusing. So I'm just going to cut that off because we've already worked it all the way around, and we really don't need to tie that down now at the end. Okay, so now what we're going to do for our second round, so we're going to bring up the yarn 1 chain. Okay, so we brought up our yarn. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Then we're going to single crochet into the first stitch right here. Okay, and that's what that looks like, just like that. Okay, then you're going to single crochet 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to go into the next stitch and single crochet. Then you're going to single crochet 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next stitch. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next stitch. And we're going to keep doing that all the way around. I'm going to do another one really slow for you. I'll try to bring it up. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then single crochet into your next stitch. As you're going along, you're going to see, sometimes it's hard to see your stitches. You can always pull and tug on your yarn and make it easier to see. Also, if you miss a stitch, again, this is why flowers are so great for learning, because it's not the end of the world. If you kind of just follow it, pretty basic, it's going to turn out pretty. So this is what it looks like so far. We've just got chains of 3 going along here. So let's just keep going. Again, we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next stitch. One, 2, 3. I've got this, so I'm just going to kind of keep working along silently. If you're here, please say hi and comment. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to get me some more yarn. 2 and 3. Also, guys, if you don't know how to really chain or how to hold your hook, or just some of the basics that you can't catch up to yet or whatever, they have some really great YouTube videos on how to hold a hook, how to do a basic chain and things like that. Okay, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. The next stitch. 1, 2, 3. And just a shout out to my awesome sons, Corey and Connor, because they helped me set everything up and showed me what to do. They even fixed me. Yeah. Corey is manning the computer right now and sharing my videos, and Connor helped me set everything up. My new tripod came with a remote, and I had no idea what to do with that. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Tyra. Okay. Maybe you can pick it up and try and make a blanket for Brian. Okay, so chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet to your next. We're coming close to the end here. We've only got 3 more stitches left, and this is something I really want to show you that was even confusing for me when I first started crocheting, is it looks like there's one right there. Like there's another chain right there that you need to go into, but that's not it. That's the bottom of the chain we went into for that first chain of 3. So you've only got 3 left here. So we're gonna, again, chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet, and last time this 1, 2, and 3 and single crochet. And for the very end, you're going to want to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. We're at our end here, so we're chaining 3. I could totally show you how to make that, Tyra. Pom-pom rugs are awesome. I've made a couple of those, and they are so easy and so much fun. I will definitely message you when I get done here. And I actually think I may have a video of making those pom-poms on my crochet page if you want to look around. I'll try to find it and send it to you. But okay, so we chain 3 for our last one here. Remember, we're not going to go into this. We're going to go into the first stitch of our chain of 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to go into this first stitch right here to do a slip stitch. Okay? Just like that. And now you've completed the bases. For your carnation. Sorry. So now the basis for your carnation is complete. Now we're going to work in all these chain of 3s now, and that's where our petals are going to go. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to slip stitch into a chain of 3. That way we can go ahead and get started on our petals. So we're going to slip stitch into this first one here, just like that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to bring up our yarn with 1 single crochet, and then we're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Okay, so we chained up 4, we pulled up 1, and then we chained up 4, and now we're going to do a treble crochet. So to do a treble crochet, you want to go around your hook twice, like this, just like that. Did you see that? Twice. Then you go into the chain of 3, you pull up, and you go through 2, you go through 2, and you go through 2, just like that. And then in between these trebles, there's going to be okay, like that. Then we're going to do another treble. We're going to wrap around the hook twice. Go 2, go 2, go 2. And again, single crochet in between. Okay, we're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, and I'm going to go slow if you've never done a treble crochet before, so you'll know how to do it. So I'm going to go around my hook twice, just like that. I'm going to go on my chain of 3. I'm going to pull up, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, and then chain 1. So that's what it looks like right now. We've got 4. Actually, the first one really wasn't a treble. It was just a single crocheting up. Okay, but it looks like a treble, right? So now we're going to treble crochet again into the chain of 3. Go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how many we need for this petal. Now in between petals, we're also going to chain 1 again. So chain 1. And now we're going to go into our next chain of 3. So we're going to go right into a treble crochet this time. Okay. So we're going to wrap around our hook twice, go in, pull through 2, pull through 2, 2. Remember, we're going to do that 5 times. So we've done 1, so we're going to do 4 more. So go around the hook twice, go into the chain, pull up 2, pull up 2, go through 2, just like that. Chain 1 again in between. Sorry, my yarn keeps going away from me. So we've got 2 there, so we're going to do another treble crochet. And then chain 1 and another treble crochet. Chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 1 more treble crochet. Okay, so we've got our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what it looks like so far. Okay, right now it doesn't look like much, but as you're putting so many trebles into each set of chains, as it goes around, it's going to start really looking all fluffy and stuff. So now we need to do again a chain 1 in between our petals. We're going to go right into another treble crochet, and I'm going to try to go slow. So let's go into a treble. So go around our hook twice, go through the chain, pull up, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, chain 1, wrap around our hook twice, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, chain 1. Now we've got 2. Do another treble, we'll wrap around our hook twice, 2, 2 and 2, chain 1. Now we've got 3, got 2 more to go. Hi Donna. Okay, so I chained 1. We're going to do another treble. Go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. And now we've got our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, we need a chain 1 in between. So I'm going to do 1 more a little slow, and then I'm going to take the rest a little faster. Okay? So we're going to go straight into our next treble. I think I was buffering, so I'm going to do it again. Remember, we chained 1 here, so we're going to go around the hook twice. I'm going to go through the chain, pull up, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, then chain 1. And I'm putting my yarn on the floor because I'm having to unravel it every few minutes. Okay, so I chained 1. Then I'm going to go around like that and do another treble. That's 2, chain 1. That's 3. And then we're going to do another one. See, even I mess up. Go around twice. Chain 1. Now we've got 4. Okay, when we go around twice, go in, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, and then chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got our 5 trebles with our single crochets in between. And we just did. So now we're going to just keep going around, and we're going to keep doing this in every chain 3 around. And then when we're done, we're actually going to be done with this flower. But I'm going to show you some other things as we go. And I'm going to yak my mouth as we crochet along. If you have any questions, please comment and I'll be glad to answer them. Okay, so I'm going to treble crochet into here. One, two, three, four, and 5. Okay, we've got our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and remember, 1 chain in between. So Tyra, do you have any color ideas? I don't know if you're still on here or not, but if you're gone, I was going to ask if you had any color ideas for the pom-pom rug. Oh, okay. Okay, so we did 2. We're going to go on to our 3rd treble. And again, if you mess up at all as you're going along, you can undo your crochet at any point. I'll show you just real quick how to undo it. You literally just pull, just like that, and go back to wherever you need to go back to. Also, if you're going along and you go, oh my goodness, I made a mistake, what am I gonna do? Like I told you, the flowers are really forgiving, so you just keep on going because it's probably gonna look good in the end anyway. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, I crocheted a flower. So that's 3. 4, and that's 5. Also, please remember to like and share, because if you like and share, then you're going to be entered into a giveaway for a crochet scarf. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably the second time I've counted that because I can't remember 1 minute to the next. So now we're going to move on. And again, we're just doing this all the way around, treble crochets with 1 single crochet in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. And then remember, a single crochet in between each petal. Samantha, if you're on here, I love you. Oh, Tyra's still here. Ooh, fall and winter colors. That would be pretty. Are you thinking about like orange or like maybe some mauves or something? Okay. 1 in between. Unfortunately, I can't fast forward here on Facebook Live, so I've just got to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, if you need to watch this later, remember you can just go back and fast forward, rewind, do whatever you need to do. Okay, so I've done my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a single crochet in between. That light is too bright. Ooh, Corey almost lost the computer to the floor. 2, 3. Orange, green, red, and black. That would be really pretty. 4. Well, I do not know how these people do these YouTube videos. I was so nervous to get on here. Starting to feel a little bit better, but I've literally got a tripod in between my legs because of the way things were set up, so that I could get the camera really close. So it's kind of an odd position. But okay, so I single crocheted 1. So now we're going to do another treble crochet into here. I hope I'm not going too fast. If I am going too fast, please let me know. When we get closer to the end, I'm going to go over it again. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 1 single crochet in between. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just scratching the dry.
Okay, here we go. So we're going to keep going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet. So we're going to go into the next one. 1, and then single crochet. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and I did that last one for in between my petals. So we just got a few more to go. This is the most time-consuming part of this to get the carnation done. So we're just going to treble crochet again into the next one 5 times with 1 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, for all you people who do Facebook Live videos all the time and YouTube videos, kudos to you, because this is a little nerve-wracking. Okay, so another single crochet. And I haven't done a video in forever. Haven't done a giveaway in forever. Everything's just been kind of busy and had a lot going on. So I'm sorry about that. That's 2. 3, 4. If nothing else, maybe someone can go to sleep watching me crochet. Okay, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet in between. So another treble. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 in between. One. Okay, so now we've got just a few more to go. We got our single crochet in between, so a treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1 in between the petals. My sons have my laptop set up right beside me and it's like on delay. So I'm like watching myself crochet on another thing. Okay, so another treble crochet. Right here. 1. And then 2. Single crochet in between. Don't forget that. 3. Single crochet. 4. Single crochet, and our last one to go in here, 5, and 1 in between. Okay, so these last 2 I'm going to take really slow so that if you have just come on or I was moving too fast for you, you'll be able to see it. So in this next chain of 3, we're going to do a treble crochet. Just a treble crochet again. You go around the hook twice, go into the chain, pull up, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. Then single crochet in between and do another treble around the hook twice. Chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Chain 1 again. Go around the hook twice. Go through your hole there. Go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. Chain 1. So now we've got 3 with a chain 1 in between. So now we're going to do another one. 3, just like that, with a chain 1 in between. Round the hook twice, go through the hole, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 treble crochets here with a chain 1 in between, and at the very end we're going to chain 1 before we go on to the next one. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So now we're on our last petal here. Excuse me, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Of course, while I'm on Facebook Live, I'm going to go into a coughing fit. And honestly. Corey, go get me some water. I'm so sorry. Hold on just a second. It's like I choked on my own saliva. I don't know what the deal is here. Corey's cringing because I'm talking about coughing. I'm good now. Thank you. Okay, so this is our last one. You drink water like a good boy. So you go around your hook twice. Go through 2. Go through 2. Then chain 1. Go around your hook twice. Go through. Go through 2. Go through 2. Go through 2. Again, like and share, and you can be entered into the giveaway for a crochet scarf. So we've done 2, chain 1 in between. So now we're going to do our third one. Chain 1 in between. Again, around the hook twice, through the chain, pull up, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2 for our treble crochet. Then chain 1, go around the hook twice, go in, pull up, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oh my goodness, we are at the end of our carnation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 1, that one last time there. And we're going to go into the very first single crochet right here in our set. Chain of 5 here. Okay, I'm just going to wait just a second. So we're going to go right into this first one right here, and we're going to slip stitch just like this. Okay. Then to finish off, we're going to not lean back in the chair like Corey. No, we're going to cut off our yarn just like that. Make sure you leave enough because I'm going to show you how to sew your ends in. Okay. So then we're just going to pull up, and to finish, we're just going to go through just like this, right through, just like we're doing a single crochet, but instead we're going to keep going. We're going to tighten it up just like that. And look how pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You can arrange it any way you like. You can make a bunch of them, make a blanket. You can do all sorts of things with these. But for right now, I'm going to show you how to sew in your ends because we've got this scraggler here and we need to sew it in. So you take your yarn needle, looks like this, and you thread your yarn through just like you're going to sew. Okay. Then you're going to turn your flower over to the back. Okay. This is the back of our flower. This is the front. So we're going to turn it over to the back. Okay. Now we want to weave this through. Okay. Into all, I don't care how you do it. There's people who are really finicky about it. I really don't care. Just go through your stitches on the back. And this is just a way to make sure that your flowers don't unravel later. This is especially important. And I'm sorry, I just nicked that. Be careful with that. This is especially important if you're going to be doing a blanket with these or anything for a child, because they can come unraveled, especially children are kind of rough on their things. But you're just going to keep going all kind of any which way you want. Just going through just like this. Just like that. Just keep going. And go this way and go that way and just keep working it around. Doesn't matter. Like that. I think I'm going to do it like one more time. I think they say if you do it like 3 times, it's never going to come undone. I don't know about that. I just keep going until I feel good about it. So I'm just going to keep going different ways. Okay. And then I've got about that much left and I think I'm good now. So I'm going to take my hook off and I'm just going to simply cut off that now. And so now, we've got everything tied in. Okay. So you could leave this just like this and it could look more open like that, or you could fluff it up and make it closer. What I like to do is actually make it where it's tight, where it looks just like that, so that wherever I want to place it, it's going to look like that and it's not going to move. Okay. To do that, I take my yarn, which is now on the floor. So excuse me for just a second. Sorry. So I'm going to take my yarn. I'm going to thread my yarn needle. Well, I'm going to try to thread my yarn needle. Just like that. Just like you were going to go sew a pair of jeans or a shirt or whatever. But I'm going to cut this off. Okay. And I'm going to put a knot on the end of it. A lot of people don't do this. They will leave it open and then go back and tie in their ends or sew in their ends, excuse me. But I'm going to do this a little differently because I know that I'm going to be putting this on my flower wall, or if I was going to put it on I don't know, anything. You could do it this way. But if you're going to do a blanket, you might want to tie the ends in instead of knotting this the way that I showed you just a moment ago. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to, just like you're going to sew something, I'm going to take the end and I'm going to knot it. Just like that. Just like this. Because this really isn't within the structure of the flower. This is just, I'm just doing this to make the flower be closer together. And that wasn't even proper English. So here we are. We're at the back of our flower. We can see our hole right here. And we want it to look like this. So to do that, I need to tie these in together around here so that it'll stay together. So I'm going to hold my flower like this, all in my hand, and I'm going to work around this end right here. And like I said, you really can't mess this up. Just kind of go around here, around the circle. I mean, if you went all the way up here, it might look a little wonky, but I mean, just go all around here. trying to catch your petals here at the back. Okay? You're just going to keep going all the way around. Just like that. And then as you pull, you're going to feel, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I think I'm getting sick. As you go around, you're going to feel your flower tightening a little bit, and you're going to see this hole closing because you're going around it. And while you're doing that, you're tying your petals together to make it stand just more closer together. I think it makes it look more like a like an actual carnation when you do it this way. Sorry, I'm going off camera with my needle, but basically I'm just pulling and tugging away here. Nothing really too wonderful to see. You just keep going. So, just like that. Then, now I'm done with that. And what it looks like is this from the front. I'm going to fluff it out a little bit. Now, if you were using a smaller yarn and a smaller hook, you could actually have kept going with that and done the same thing I did for the for the last round, the fourth round. You could have done again for the third and fourth. You could have repeated basically the third and fourth round for the fifth and sixth round and made it even bigger. But for my purposes, this worked out good. So this is what it looks like. So now I'm going to tie in my end here. Remember, I knotted it to begin with, so it would just hold in there. But now I'm going to tie these ends in here. So basically, I've already got it set up just like I wanted to before. So now I'm just going to work it in again, just like I did before. I'm just working in through my yarn here all the way around. Goodness. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to keep going around so that I know this will not come unraveled later. We'll ruin our hard work. And I'm going to snip off there. I'm going to put my needle back on my magnet thing. And there is your beautiful carnation. And that's going to go on my flower wall. And if you made one, I hope you can put it somewhere really special. And I thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm going to remind you, please like and share. Also, go over to my YouTube page and check it out and subscribe for me because I'm going to post this on there. If you're already there on YouTube and you're seeing this, go to my Facebook page. But thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and happy crocheting.